It's weather for Weather Geeks Time, Tuesday, February the 3rd, 2015. Hope you've enjoyed seeing some sun out there today. Of course, it is ineffective sunshine for the most part, with temperatures like this in the 2 o'clock hour, 21 in Youngstown, 24 in Newcastle. We have 23 at the Akron-Canton Airport. Disregard these light returns on the radar. This is just virga, precipitation not reaching the ground, evaporating before it does so. Let's see a special guest appearance by our one and only Jess Briganti, a rare afternoon appearance. Jess and Andrew and I were meeting with the National Weather Service warning coordination meteorologist in Pittsburgh.
Nice to have some of those higher ups towards that Cleveland and Pittsburgh that kind of have that wider jurisdiction come and meet us folk here in the downtown, Youngstown area and all throughout.
So we were talking with him about some of the forecasting challenges that our area has and some of the new technologies the Weather Service is implementing. So that was a really cool visit. So Jess has been here for approximately 29 hours in a row. So
I'm out of here.
So she's ready to split.
Chief, so, have a great night.
Thank you very much.
Yes, good night to all your viewers.
Yes. Look at that. A Jess appearance on Weather Geeks. Isn't that fantastic? A lot of snow cover being picked up by the satellite across the region, of course, in the wake of our recent wintry weather as the satellite fills back in. A lot of gray here is not cloud cover. It's snow on the ground. All right, here's our next clipper approaching from the west. This is actually a warm front out here that's sparking the snow. This is heading our way tonight, and I do think that as we head towards midnight, we're going to start to see some snow trying to break out. It's not looking like a lot, but it could be enough to certainly cause some slick spots. So let's fast forward to tonight, and we'll take a look at how things will progress here. I'm going to show you the HRRR model, HRRR. Bye, Jess.
Bye.
We're going to fast forward to this evening at about... Let's stop the clock here at 9 o'clock this evening. Wait for this to reload. Again, as this reloads, we were meeting with the National Weather Service guy out of Pittsburgh, Fred, great guy, and he showed us a lot of cool stuff. And that's why Jess was still here this afternoon. All right, here's the simulated radar tonight at, this will be it to 9 p.m. Some snow pushing into northwest Ohio. Notice kind of the meat of this is probably going to be to the north of our area, over Michigan and eventually over Lake Erie. That's where the most intense snow will be for a time tonight. For us, we'll go towards 11 o'clock and midnight tonight. So we are going to see this light snow push in. So here's 11 o'clock, some light snow pushing in, and then a couple of hours after that at 1 in the morning, probably a little more light to moderate snow across northeast Ohio and northwestern PA. So bottom line for you, you'll be fine this evening. But overnight tonight, if you happen to be out and about 11, 12, 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, it can be a little bit slick out there. I think for most of us, this is up to an inch worth of snow, but I wouldn't be shocked if someone tried to get 2 inches out of this, especially north of Interstate 80 overnight tonight. Now, let's talk about round number 2 of snow. That is tomorrow, and that's towards the end of the day. The Arctic cold front's about to sweep in tomorrow evening. So here's the simulated radar at 4 p.m. Cold front, and I think this is a lot of snow shower activity, but with this kind of Arctic front, I wouldn't be shocked if we had a couple of squalls trying to form somewhere within this that had some pretty intense snowfall rates. The timing of this might make the evening commute a little bit tough across all of the region tomorrow evening. This is Wednesday evening. And while tonight's snow around midnight, I think locally it's a coating to an inch and perhaps 2. The second round tomorrow evening, I think, has a better chance of us seeing widespread 2-inch, perhaps even 3-inch accumulations. Here are the odds for round number 1 of an inch or more worth of snow, according to the National Weather Service. Let me get rid of this dialog box. Here's Youngstown right here. Again, this is with round 1 tonight. Around Mahoning County, we're kind of in the 40 to 50% range, 50 to maybe 70%. Odds of 1 inch or more north of Interstate 80, and your odds do go south, so that is, or go down as you go south, that is. So once you're down towards East Palestine and especially East Liverpool, your chances of more than 1 inch of snow tonight are not very good at all. So again, tonight, coating to an inch or 2, best chance of getting more than an inch north of Youngstown. Now round number 2 is coming our way then Wednesday evening, into the overnight. So let's talk about the odds on that one. The odds are probably to be a little bit higher of seeing more than an inch out of that one. As you can see, with this kind of peach color, I guess, up in here, you're getting up into the 80 to 90% zone, and that's basically Youngstown North. Your odds of getting an inch or more south of Youngstown are still high, 70 to 80%, with that second round Wednesday evening. Well, what about 2 inches? Here are the odds of 2 inches or more with round number 2 Wednesday evening. Generally across the region, we're kind of in the 50 to 80% range. So, I would be shocked if someone got 3 inches out of that second round late in the day on Wednesday into Wednesday night. So something to watch out for. All right, let's move beyond that. I think Thursday, behind our Arctic front, is a cold day, and flurries will probably linger into the first part of the day. But this is a pretty intense Arctic high moving overhead. We'll try to see some sun by Thursday afternoon. We'll try anyway, but temperatures are really going to struggle that day. Friday's an uneventful day. Then as we head into the weekend, here's Saturday. Weak little system might bring some flurries, maybe even a rain shower if we try to warm up enough. I think Saturday's not a terrible day at all. We'll make a run at freezing, and that'll feel pretty nice. But then Saturday night into Sunday, this is when the next kind of item of interest comes through. This is a pretty potent-looking clipper. Sunday morning here on the GFS, it's centered out in Indiana. And the GFS would say that we are in the battle zone between snow and rain and something in between Sunday morning. Sunday afternoon, same idea. Now, this is the GFS I'm showing you. The new European looks pretty similar to this. Last night's European model dumped a whole lot of snow on us with this system with a more southerly track down in through here. So bottom line for you on Sunday is we don't have any idea yet on this one. You're going to hear rumors of storms over the next few days. Take everything with a grain of salt, as we just saw over the weekend. Storm tracks might not be nailed down until 12 hours before an event. So speculating 5-6 days out is just kind of a waste of time. But we'll probably see precipitation Sunday. Beyond that, the details are well beyond our reach at this point. Quick look at the long-range temperature trend. As we head into the weekend, whatever happens, it won't be that cold. We'll probably try to get back up into the lower and middle 30s after a cold stretch at the end of the week. The longer range looks cold, but at this point, odds don't favor a prolonged stretch of any sort of harsh cold. So if you're looking for an early spring, you're not going to find it here in the longer range, but you're also probably not going to find a really hideous cold in our area for next week. Beyond that, hard to say, but next week is not looking super cold at this point. All right, that's the Tuesday weather for Weather Geeks. Thanks for watching, everyone. I will post another one of these Wednesday afternoon, and you can check out my forecast as always tonight on 21 News at 6 and 11. See you then.